All right. Now, as we continue, joining us now is Israel's former special envoy for combating anti-Semitism, Noa Tishby, and the Lawfare Project's executive director, Brooke Goldstein, is with us. Noa, let me start with you. You see what's happening. You have your experience. You have your background. What is the answer?
Well, the answer is to fight back. There's no question about that. Look, what we're seeing right now is the floodgates have fully opened for anti-Semitism to be on full display in America. This started with weak leadership at Columbia University, which sent a message to the rest of the campuses that this is going to fly. It has to be stopped. And here's another thing that we all need to pay very close attention to. This is what we have been talking about when we were talking about anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism being one and the same. Now I'm pretty sure that the majority of Americans understand that this is what's going on. There has been a slow decay of the standing of Israel around the world in academia, which was intentional. It's been done by design, not by accident, delegitimizing Israel's right to exist, turning Israel into a toxic country, almost like a pariah state, which what this leads to is full-fledged anti-Semitism. Calling to gas the Jews when you don't approve of a certain action of the Israeli government is nothing but anti-Semitism, and it is shape-shifting conspiracy theory. This is what it shape-shifted into today.
You know what's sad is, Brooke, we don't have a president of our country that has the moral courage. He's a coward to speak out strongly and condemn this and take action to support the safety and security of every kid on every campus, as Professor Dershowitz explained, what they should be doing.
Thank you, Sean. It's really great to be here with you again tonight. And you're absolutely right. Our leadership has no courage. But what's so scary is that it seems as though they have been emboldened by the anti-Semitism on our streets. How is it that President Biden today gave praise to AOC after she showed support for the pro-Hamas protesters? What we are seeing right now on our streets and on our campuses is an illegal occupation. Columbia University, which the Lawfare Project is suing right now for unlawful discrimination, has become Juden rein. They have told their Jewish students to stay home. They have told a Jewish professor to stay home. And in the meantime, they're negotiating with pro-Hamas protesters. And what are we being occupied by? We're being occupied by radical Islamist theology that has been imported from the Middle East to the tunes of billions of dollars from Qatar. And the question is, how is this happening and why? How is it that they are so coordinated? They're all chanting the same slogans. Who is paying for the buses? Who is paying for the private planes that are bringing in the outside agitators? Why do they have all of them the same green tents? Who is producing this massive amount of literature? And how are we allowing this to happen? Where is the DOJ? Where is the NSA? This is a national security concern. So America needs to wake up. You know, just like we were bombed by the Japanese in Pearl Harbor well into World War II, and that woke us up. We have been bombed, okay? And Americans need to wake up right now so that there is a course correction, because they are following the exact textbook, how to overthrow a democracy.
Yep, I think you're right. No, I'll give you the last word here. And I think about this, and I think long and hard about this. You know, tell me why a president of the United States of America can't just take the simple, most basic and fundamental stand, which would be against evil in our time, and tell Israel to win your war against terrorism after the worst terror attack in your history. Why is he lecturing them? Why is he, you know, comparing them with the State Department to Hamas?
I think it's not surprising that this is happening right before an election in America. This is exactly why it's happening. It's exactly designed to tear America from within. And for that, we need to follow the money. And with that, we need to see where this is coming from. And we need to understand, what does political Islam want? What does jihadism want? When they say death to America and death to Israel, this is what they're after. And do we want a Sharia law state here? And do we want these pro-Hamas agitators to win? The answer is absolutely not.
Well said, both of you. Noah, thank you. Brooke, thank you.